Hi guys, I hope that you are doing well. So in this lesson, we will learn about how to calculate the surface area and also the volume. So as you know that a rectangular prism is just a box shaped solid object, and it has six faces that are rectangles, right? And in a way, this can actually be described by its length, the width, and also the height, right? So you should know about the definitions of the following terms, such as surface area, the prism, or maybe with the volume. So the surface area, that will be the total area of the surface of a three-dimensional object. And in a way, you can be able to think about this as the amount of a paper you'll need to wrap up the shape or the entire um, prism, or maybe I can just say the entire object as you are looking at the surface area. So the prism will definitely be a solid object that has two identical ends and all flat sides. So we'll talk about that in a way. So with the volume, this will be the number of cubic units that fill three-dimensional region without any gaps and also the overlaps, right? So this will be the example of this surface area that we are going to calculate. So we know that we have the length, we have the width, and also the height in order for us to calculate the surface area. And with this, we should actually talk about finding the surface area of a rectangular prism, right? And we have to know about something like this. So we should know about the given size of the rectangular. So we can talk about the top, the back, the bottom, the right, the front, and also the left of this given rectangular prism, and that will be the required size in order for us to get the surface area. So the surface area of a prism depends on its shape, right? The general formula to find the surface area of a prism involves calculating the areas of all its faces and adding them up together, right? Let's go back and look at the given values. We have the height, we have the width, and also we do have the length, right? So in order for us to write the surface area, let me take a pen. In order for us to write the surface area here, we have to write uh, the formula first. So my formula will be surface, you can just say surface area, which is equals to um, 2 times what? The length and also the width, right? So LW, then the plus of 2 into again um, the length and the height, which is LH, and then the plus of 2WH, this one and this one. So that will be 2WH, right? I can see that I did not write the formula accordingly, but let me have a space where I can actually write South Africa, which is the surface area, 2 into LW, and then 2 into LH, and then 2 into 2, WH, right? So meaning that this will be our formula to calculate this, and we just have the given values. Let me change the color just to be able to see them. We have what? The length, width, and also the height. So let's go and calculate this, right? So this will definitely equal the following: 2 into L, 12 times 4, and then the plus of 2 into 12 times 5, and then the plus of 2 into the width, then times 5, right? So this is how we can do this, and we will end up with the solution. Let's take the calculator so that we can complete this. So we will start with, but the thing is that 12 and 12 is 24, and then 24 will be 48. So I don't want to do that, just want to use the calculator so that we can get the correct answers. So here we are going to get 48. So, and then the other one will be 12 times 5. So that will be 60, right? So we just have to write it down by saying that 2 into 48, and then plus 2 into 60, then the plus of 2 into 20, right? Which will be equals to 48 times 2 will give us 96, the plus of 120, then the plus of 40. So this here will give us what? This here will give us 160, and then after that we can go and take 40 here, and then we're gonna get a 200. After taking 40 here, we're gonna get a 200. Just that we should actually use a calculator sometimes, but I just want to show you how you can be able to apply, common knowledge in order for you to win, right? So when you take 40 here, then you're gonna get 200, and then you'll be left with what? 56, and then that will be equals to 256. So this will be the surface area of this given guy here, and I hope that you do understand the approach. And we do have another example for a rectangle prism, so, and also an exercise so that you can complete it, and then after completing it you can actually get the solution after continuing with the video. Before continuing with other questions, let's try to calculate the volume, right? So the volume V will be equals to length as given, then times width, and then times the height, right? So this is equals to 12, then times 4 times 5, right? So with the given, this means that we can go down and say 12 times 4 times 5, which is equals to 240. So this is equals to 240, and we can proceed to the other picture so that I can be able to explain something to you. Okay, so here we have our top, and this one will be our back, and then this one will be our bottom, and then this one will definitely be our right. Should I change the color? Should I write outside? So this will be our right, and then this will be our left, and then this one will be our front. Okay, so most of the time you have to consider them when you are calculating your surface area. This is very vital because you will need to know the following table in order for you to calculate the surface area with the given sites, right? So I just want to show you the table, and I hope that you do understand how the table works. So you can go and create, sorry, a table. Let me draw the table. And then the first thing will be the face. This is the area, sorry. And then the first one that I'm going to consider here will be the bottom, and then the area of it. So let's just have like maybe new values for this, and see if, let's say that this is a 5, and then this is a 3, and then this is the 2, and this will mean that let me say sorry for that, because I'm missing something here, the area of it. So the area of the bottom will definitely be 5 and 3. So 5 times 3, which is equals to 15, right? So this means that the bottom is equivalent to the top as the colors should show, right? So you can just come here and say, okay, top is equals to 15. And then let's change the color and have another one, and that will be the front. And then the area of that will be 2 2 times 5. So we can have it as 5 times 2, which is equals to 10. And this front will definitely be equivalent to the back, right? So that will be the back, and then the back will be 10. And then another one that we have will be the last one, that will be the right the right the right side, or maybe we can also consider the left side, but let's start with the right side. And then the right side will be 2 times 3, which is equals to 6, meaning that even the left side will be 6, right? So remember, when you are dealing with the surface area, at this point you will be able to add all the sides in order for you to get the solution. So now let's go and maybe write the solution out, and then the solution of South Africa, or TSA, total surface area, will be, so remember that everything multiplied by 2, meaning that there is this side, and also we do have this side, and there is the right and the left, and the top and the bottom, meaning that we are taking this, and that will be 15 plus 15, and that will be 30, you know. And then the plus of 10 and 10, 10 plus 10, and that will be 20. and then the plus of 6, which is 12, right? So if we are calculating this using the maybe centimeters, it means that we are going to get this plus 30 and 20 will be 50, then plus 12, that will be, is it 50? 50 plus 10, 62. So the answer here will be equals to 62 cm squared. So if we were using meters, remember to put m squared. So anything that has like 1 meter times 1 meter, this will equal 1m squared. So you have to remember that when you are writing your exams as well. So I hope that I did actually explain this according to what you need, and we will continue with the cylinder and other objects. So now I want you to pause the video and complete this particular question, and then I will continue with the solution after. So an area with 15-meter long, or measuring 15-meter long, and 8 wide is going to be paved, right? So we are going to pave this area, and we know that there is a circular flower bed which is actually included in the area of the pavement. So now we should check the diameter of this particular flower bed. So we are actually looking for an area outside this particular circle, right? We are looking for the area outside of these particular circles, that covers the entire area here, meaning that we are not going to include the circle. So the first thing that we should do is to think about the area of the circle. So if we are given the diameter of the circle, it means that the diameter is equal to 5 meter, and the diameter is equal to um, uh, 2 times r. And this means that if we are looking for the radius of this particular circle, and then that will definitely be r, which is equals to d divided by 2. Then this is equals to 5 divided by 2, and this will give us 2.5. So if we are going to get the 2.5, we can get the area of this circle. So the area of the circle, or maybe I can just say of the circle, is equals to pi times r squared, right? So we know that the value of pi can be given by 3,142. The reason why we are looking for the area here is because of the fact that in order for us to calculate the paving, we know that the area of the paving is equals to the area of this rectangular. Let's say the area of the rectangular minus the area of the circle. So this is our solution for this particular question. So let's continue and try to solve this question, right? So I don't know if I should erase, but let me just change maybe the color for now. Just change the color for now. So I'm going to calculate the area of the circle first. So this will equal 3,142. Then the multiplication of this squared. So that will be 2.5 squared, right? Let me erase this. So this is equals to, let's go and get the calculator for that. And then we're gonna multiply the 2.5 or square it, and then get 6.25, meaning that this will be 3,142, then the multiplication of 6.25, and then which is equals to, let's try to multiply this by 3,142, and then this will be the answer. So this means that we are going to get 19.6. So if we round this to two decimal place, this will be 64, right? So 19.64 will be our area of the bed, meaning that we have to go and minus these from the area of the rectangle. Now, what is the area of the rectangle? The area of a rectangle will be given by the following. Let me again erase the area, the information here, and start with it. So now the area of rectangle is equals to, right, the length and then times width, right? So please don't be confused if you see somewhere where they wrote something like breadth and so forth, because it depends with the lecturer or the teacher, because they are synonyms, right? So now we are going to have this in place. So the first thing that I will do is to come down here and say 15 times 8. And remember, they are in terms of m. So now we can, use meters here, but wait up until we get our answers. Let me go down, and where is my calculator? I just want to get the calculator. My apologies for that. So here is the calculator. 15 times 8, that will be 120. So let's go and do this. 120 and then 120 m squared, right? So this means that, and since we have m here, it means that this will be m squared as well. So it means that now we can be able to subtract them from each other, and then we will be able to get our solution, right? So we have 120 minus 19.64, and then this will equal the following. this will equal 120 minus 19 comma 64, and then our answer here will be 800 comma 36. So this is the solution for this question, and I hope that you do understand. So I will make part 2 that will continue with this question here, which is our example 2. If you can take a screenshot, and then you can go and do it. And then my part 2 will be based on this particular example and also the triangle calculations as given. Thanks.